Hi, my name is DJ Ben Simington. I've been a professional touring DJ for the last 20 years and I've held residencies all over Europe and all over the world, and right now I'm here in Papagayo Beach Club, where is my #1 residency, and I have another residency at Kelowna Beach Club. I want to tell you about the importance of studying when you're at school to learn about musical engineering, how to put your tracks together, how important it is to build yourself a solid base before you go into what I am doing now. I did things the wrong way around when I became a DJ. I didn't learn at school, I didn't put my head down, and what I did is I went out and I wanted to learn how to DJ out and do things like that. So I've had to do things backwards, and it's made my life very, very difficult coming up into what I'm doing now. If I just studied and worked my way through the right way, which is learning the basics first, doing your audio engineering, your sound engineering, working hard at school, I would have got here a lot quicker to where I am now, and I've been very successful, but through pure determination from the wrong way around. There's a lot easier way to do it, and that is to study and get it done the right way. My DJ career has involved playing from pubs and clubs, bars, local events, all the way up to some of the biggest festivals in the world, and like I said before, all over the world. I've been blessed and lucky to be able to do that, but I did it the hard way. Now there are so many DJs, producers and everybody out there. It's just the market is flooded, so you need to stand out. You need to be able to do something differently, and you need to do it creatively, and you need to be able to do it on the fly. That's why I've worked out a way of DJing for myself that works best for me, that enables me to remix live, change tracks, change keys, change tempo. Anything I want to do, I can do it live without a studio. I can literally do it how I've got things set up as they are. Let me tell you a little bit about my setup and how it works. So basically what I use is, as the main base of my setup, I run Tractor Scratch Pro. I run it on 4 decks. So I have 1 track going, 2 tracks, 3 tracks, and I play everything in loops. So I have 1 loop, 2 loops, 3 loops, and then in my 4th, I have what's called the F1, which enables me to have samples, loops, acapellas, bass, kicks, anything that I want to do to be able to manipulate whatever I'm playing. These are then going to be programmed through the Pioneer DJM Nexus on channels 1, 2, 3, and 4, assigning each one to this. That'll be channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. These are just X1 controllers that control Tractor, and then my F1 will be controlled by number 4 here. I also run on top of that what's called Machine, which is here. Machine allows me to add in extra beats, extra kicks, extra hi-hats, extra claps, anything I want to do to give my sound a little bit more feeling. For example, a lot of the tracks that are made today don't, for me, carry enough weight, don't have enough kick, don't have anything. And because I don't play a whole track at one time, it's good to be able to add the little bits that I do. It just gives things a little bit more feeling, a little more oomph, shall we say. And then going over to the real live side, I use Ableton. You must have all heard of Ableton, and I'm sure some of you are using it now in your classes. I use Ableton Live. Quite simply, very basically, I'm not like I said to you before, early on in the video before, I didn't learn at school. I learned live. So I haven't learned the correct way. I've learned just by messing around in the studio and playing around the best that I can. So this is how I've just worked out how to play on my own, which is not the best, because I would be certainly a lot further ahead if I'd worked properly. So, how I use Ableton is nice and simple. I have everything down here controlled by this controller here. It's nice and easy, it's nice and simple. Everything is just, I've just got loop samples in here. Then I've got a keyboard running here. I've got some samples running in here. There's some more in here. Simple as that. It is as simple as that. I have live loops running in here. They are then all linked in to Tractor. Tractor being the master tempo. So you can see I can put all of everything up. Everything is all linked in and working together. I also use, on top of everything that I do with Tractor, Ableton and Machine, on top of that, I also use a CDJ Nexus Mark II to use for acapellas, because obviously sometimes we're playing a lot of music without acapellas, just rhythms and basses and all that stuff. It's nice to give a little bit of an acapella, and to do that I find it a lot easier just to use a CDJ Nexus on top. And you'll see these all over the club world. These are used by just about every DJ out there, apart from DJs like myself who like to do things a little bit differently. Now I'm going to set you a challenge. What I challenge you to do is make a track, make a sample, make anything that you've made yourself from scratch. It's going to get sent to me. I'm going to choose the best 5 and I'm going to remix them live in Papagayo Beach Club, record it and send it back to you to put on YouTube or whenever you want, of me playing one of your tracks, one of your sounds, anything that you've done yourself. Okay? Like I say, I cannot stress the importance of working hard at school, getting your stuff done, learning the backbone of what you need to do to become a professional musician, become a professional producer, become a professional DJ. Having the skills behind you, having that skill set behind you is so important. Okay, so that's my challenge. Get working, work hard, good luck. I'm going to choose the top 5 and I'm going to remix them live for you in Papagayo Beach Club. Thank you.